Okay. We either just saw a bear or we just saw a Sasquatch. Son of a bitch. I know damn well that I never got it on film. I don't have time to walk over there. I heard something splash. I heard a stick break. I turned and looked over into that swamp, but I'm like 40, 50 feet off the swamp through the foliage. I saw the legs. And I'm trying to remember, I can see it in my head. Was that just two legs? It was black, and I saw the legs going. It was a bear. Whew. That was a bear. Had to have been a bear, so heads up on that. I mean, I'm hightailing it out of here. Oh, I'm gonna keep this on. Wonder if he can smell them hot dogs that I had thrown up on the bank over there. Is this on? No, it's not on there. I should have come right up here where I could have seen a little better. I just shut the goddamn camera off. Pardon my language. I'm sorry I said that. Please forgive me, Lord. I shouldn't have said that. Even if I would have had that camera on the gimbal still, I would have at least been able to aim it right there and done whatever people do to their freaking zoom in magic stuff they do. Oh, I've got such a mental picture of what I just saw. And I don't know how to explain this to you, but those legs were long. They were longer, but they were skinny too. Not super skinny. I'm not gonna lie, a thought went through my head that it was a wolf. I remember the hair was jagged, and I saw two. I never saw four legs. I could not see the belly. I did see darkness above it. It had to have been a black bear. Had to have been. I know right where that thing is, too. It's wide open over there. Right up them rocks. And right at the top of that is where that rock stack is. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to blow it out of proportion, but I am so upset with myself. I was trying to see it because as soon as I heard the snapping and cracking right in the middle of the swamp, that I could see something black going through. I mean, coal black. And then I really wasn't thinking, like, what could it be? I was just trying to get my camera out of my pocket. I have my regular camera in my left pocket. And I'm trying to grab it, and it's all sticky in there from bug dope. And by the time it got to the edge of the swamp, I could tell it got to the edge because it was starting to go up. And that's when I got a clear shot of them legs. And they were coal black. The hair was jagged, wet. That was a bear. That's why it's jagged. If that was a Sasquatch, it would have had to have had shorter hair to be like that. The wind is ain't cold enough. It's blowing this way. There's a good chance that if that was a bear, he might have been either just in there normally, or he might have smelt them hot dogs that I threw up on the bank there where I had lunch. I'd expected him to be, I think it was barreling fast in the swamp. When it hit shore, it slowed down. When it walked up on that little bit of a bank, that's all I could see was two legs going. Two black legs. I can see it like it just burnt in my head. I was looking for back legs. Those were the front legs of a bear. Those were not the back legs. They were too long. Too long. I couldn't see the feet. He was in a foot of grass. And I could see 3 foot of leg. At that distance, 3 foot of leg. Remember just about 3.5, 4 hours ago, I was out here in this area, and birds and everything was going crazy down here. Something was going on, and I got a whiff like this, an odor. It had like a sweet aroma to it almost, but odory, not like it smelled good, but it had, all I can explain is a sweetness. Make sure I've got that bear spray ready to go. Yeah, I'm standing right here, is right where I smelt that, and that's only 300, maybe 300 yards from where we just saw that. Man, I wish I'd have got that on video. Dang, damn it. Now what I do have is I did get the video camera out. Once I got the video camera out and popped the viewfinder out, hit the record button, I couldn't see anything moving. But what I did see, and I do have on film, is a black spot. And I waited for it to move. I zoomed right in on it. I had it. I tried looking over the viewfinder to make sure I was aimed in the right spot. When I went back to look into the viewfinder, I couldn't tell whether I was or wasn't. I wandered off of it. I backed out the zoom. I think I zoomed back in again, and whatever black I thought was there, I don't think was there. But then I just used my own eyes. And I was gonna, I'll be honest with you, if I didn't have to run out of here to go get my daughter, I would have had no problem walking over to the edge of that swamp. But you just can't take off running after something like that. Either way, if it was a Sasquatch, those things are so lightning fast, he'd have been out of there. He'd have made a bear look silly for being elusive. So there's any chance of that. Fresh coyote tracks. Looking for them damn bear tracks, because last year that bear followed me out of here, and on my way back in, I had seen where the bear followed me out, or at least walked down the trail. I don't know if he was following me or not. Well, freaking ass bugs. Hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Alright, give me just a second here. While I got this video rolling, I'll probably put this up on YouTube. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? I mean, I guess when something exciting happens, go ahead and put it up. But I mean, whatever. You saw something black. I mean, there I go again. What if that was a Sasquatch? What if that was? What if that was a juvenile Sasquatch that just ran across that friggin' swamp? And that's what I saw. That's groundbreaking. For me. There's no chance in hell that I'm gonna go back there and find it. What can you say? It is what it is. The only person that'll ever know what I really saw is gonna be me. And all I remember seeing, snap, splash, stop, turn, saw something black moving through the swamp. Now I can tell you this, what I saw black moving through the swamp would not appear to me to be any taller than 4 or 5 feet tall. It wasn't like there was I wasn't that far away from that swamp. That's the bear. He just hooted. Well, that settles it. Yeah, bears do hoot in the woods, because that was it right there. We're going to keep on going. Hear it? That's it right there. I've got the recorder on. Okay. That son of a bitch is gonna follow me down this trail again, I know it. Alright, we gotta get going. Alright, get that camera in this hand. Son of a bitch. Alright. I mean, I don't give a shit about that bear. I'll spray his face. He won't. She never met me. That ain't what I'm worried about. I gotta go get my daughter. But I ain't gonna say that I ain't worried about him running up behind me. He went up on the side of that bank. He's coming right back down on the trail. I know he is. Son of a bitch. You know what this is? This is one big ass male bear. I know it is. This son of a bitch. He's followed me around here before. I see his tracks all the time. He's always following me around. He's always looking at what I'm doing. He's always digging the shit out of everything I touch. Well, you know, he minds his own business. I mind my own business, but if he does follow me down this trail and I pepper spray him, that ain't the end of it. And I never got that friggin' trail camera set up. What a botard. I've got every battery under the sun in my pack. But I don't have AA batteries. And I took out 2 AA batteries and I put them into my daughter's walkie-talkie yesterday. I had that freaking trail cam all ready to go. Wouldn't be too cool if that bear starts following me out here too. Now I purposely talked and da-da-da-da-da. 18 minutes. Let's pick up my daughter 3 minutes ago. Well, I'm just going to keep this on until it runs out of battery or I get out of here, just in case I do encounter this bear or something stupid does happen. Just I have record of it. That was a big ass bear. If those were his front legs, that's why I didn't see the thickness of like a thigh. It was all leg. That was cool. That was cool. Shit, the bed. It's been a little while since I've seen a bear in the woods, man. I was humping it right out of there too, like I wasn't being stealthy. But I had just came through there, like 3 hours ago. Walked, you know, for all I know, that bear could have been bedded right down there. I don't know. I mean, I had just walked through there. That trail goes right on the edge of that swamp. It's within 20 foot, 25, 10 foot, 20 foot. Well, because I got to walk out of here so fast, I just, you know, I don't want to trigger the predator instinct in this son of a bitch. And I'm trying to think now, leading up to going up that bank, I wasn't talking, I wasn't doing a video or nothing, so I was primarily quiet. So it probably... is probably just digging in stumps and stuff on the side of the swamp, getting some grubs and catch a frog and eat that up, and whatever they do for the afternoon. And all of a sudden, freaking boom, there I am. Like, that had to surprise the shit right out of him. You know, I hear sticks snap all the time. Usually deer, and deer are pretty quiet, you know. If they hit a stick or two, that's one thing, but he's still hooting back there. That's good. I'm glad he's way back there. At least that's what I think I just heard. Well, I mean, Darren, if you're watching this, my cousin Darren, you know, short of actually watching the bear hoot, that was as close as it needs to be for me. I just observed a large, I mean a mammoth black bear. My God. Just thinking about that thing going through that swamp. Now, I've walked through that swamp. And if I walk through that swamp, the grass comes up to mid-thigh to sometimes all the way up to, you know, the midsection. And that object was 2-3 feet higher than that. Easy. God. And every time that I could see it, even before I could really see the legs easily when it slowed down, I did not see 4 legs. I thought for a second, it like dawned on me, because it was black, I guess it didn't hit me that it could be a bear or anything else. For some unknown reason, I just assumed it was I thought in my head it was a wolf. Sorry about that. Oh, shit. Adirondack tissue paper. The old snot rocket. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Okay. I'm going to end this video. We just encountered a black creature. Every bit of me just wants to go ahead and say that was a bear. You've heard what I've said. I'm not going to rant on about it again. It is what it is. I know where it went through, so I will be back up here and I will go find them tracks. And then I will know. Wave it. Wave it.